Excuse me, Nintendo. You aren't allowed to do this. When it comes to Pokemon news, we get our own Pokemon Direct. We get our own Pokemon trailer at 6 in the morning from the official Pokemon company. You can't just splash it in a Nintendo Direct like this. So yeah, I was waiting for the announcement. It was probably going to happen today if we were getting the Nintendo Direct on like September 5th. Like some of the rumors and numbers have been floating around and stuff. Pretty much, we're due for a Nintendo Direct, and it wouldn't be surprising if one of them came out this week. So I was waiting for the announcement, I saw it, and I didn't get hype. I was like, yeah, it's just a Nintendo Direct. But then I read in, tune in September 4th at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So it's gonna be one of those Directs, which means tomorrow, 3 p.m. Don't have to wait. GG. For a Nintendo Direct featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused on 2019 Nintendo Switch games, including Pokemon Sword and Shield and Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, I'm hyped for Luigi's Mansion 3, but the Pokemon Sword and Shield news inside of a Direct changes the game, because I don't think this has ever happened before outside of an E3. Like, we have E3, they'll splash in some Pokemon because that's how you do it, and then we end up getting our own trailer anyways after all the gameplay and stuff happens. But, and then live streams up, we just get to go and kick it back. But that's gonna be crazy, and that's another thing to consider. It's a 40-minute Direct. There's gonna be so much information, which means we're going to be looking at a direct amount of information from a Pokemon Direct. So the first Pokemon Direct that announced Pokemon Sword and Shield was 7 minutes long, and this was like a really interesting one because, you know, it was about a minute of introduction. The first trailer, it was only like 50 seconds long or something, and then we had a really long and drawn out starter reveal, so we ended up with a lot of information. We ended up with new Pokemon and just seeing the setting of Generation 8, and then they talked about it for a bit. They were like, yo, I hope you guys enjoy the Galar region. So we got the name of it, we got to see it, which is actually pretty crazy, just how much information was loaded into this. The website went up, we got to see some like extra shots and stuff, and then breakdown of the starter Pokemon. We also got to see areas inside the city and all kinds of crazy things. But then I remembered about the other Nintendo Direct. You know, June 5th was 16 minutes long. So if we got our own like separate Pokemon Direct in September or October, I'd imagine it'd be longer, closer to this. But this one being 16 minutes, I don't think we're gonna get that much time inside Nintendo Direct, but 10, 15 minutes, probably. I don't even know what else they could talk about for the other 30 minutes, unless, you know, we have like 20 minutes of Luigi's Mansion, 5 minutes of Animal Crossing, maybe 7, then like 10 of Pokemon, then just showing off some games. But it depends on how big the Pokemon news is going to be. Like, if they lead the Nintendo Direct with Pokemon Sword and Shield because they know it's going to be one of the hypest, biggest Pokemon announcements ever, that's going to be something special. Are they going to lead it with a new game announcement? Are we finally going to get Metroid Prime? There's a lot that Nintendo has on the table that can just drop inside of a Nintendo Direct, but having Pokemon be a part of it, I consider that massive, because Pokemon's coming out soon, and you need to get those Nintendo eyes on it. You know, the Pokemon community, I feel like some of the information kind of bleeds out into Nintendo, but when you have this, you're going to have more people waiting for that Smash DLC. That's another thing that we could be looking at. The potential Overwatch announcement, because we had the merchandise that ended up being published early. Actually, there's a ton of stuff that could be loaded into this. Maybe it's only going to be like 5 minutes of Pokemon. It's like a trailer, and that could be it. Maybe a 3-4 minute trailer. Maybe a slight little bit. Actually, I don't even think it's going to be more like a Pokemon Direct with how much could be inside of this, but it's still going to be substantial. That's going to be hundreds of thousands of live viewers for the next Pokemon drop. This could actually be the biggest Pokemon news that we have had so far, so that has me really interested. What do you guys think? You know, I want to know what you guys are thinking is going to be. This has to be starter evolutions then, right? Even though it's super early. I'm telling you guys, you gotta calm down when it comes to the expectation of starter evolutions. You know, don't get yourself overhyped. You know, people are like, oh man, we need our evolution reveal back in August. That's not how it happens. But there's actually something else I want to see, that wanted to show as well if I can still find it. This tweet right here, like, this is misinformation. Are you ready? September Korokoro Nintendo Direct. So I mean, some people were like, yeah, waiting for that crazy stuff to come out for Nintendo Direct. But Korokoro, this was not September. This was October. And you also have to take game time into consideration. Black and White 2, or no, just Black and White. Black and White released in September, so that was month of. Pokemon X and Y released in October, so that was month before. And then this was a November release, and it was in October Korokoro. So this was fake, which means, you know, it's pretty much having it anything, like, it's really close to the announcement is what I'm trying to get at. You know, anything more than a month before is pretty crazy, but this might be what you need to win everyone over, because, like, that bring back National Dex stuff, that is seeded into the Nintendo community. Non-Pokemon fans are upset about this, even though they don't care, and they're just kind of spreading that toxicity, spreading that negativity. So, I mean, you gotta bring them back in. You gotta just be like, boom, starter evolutions, and they have to be like the coolest looking things ever, which means then the race happens to find the fake leak that got close to predicting the either secondary evolutions or final evolutions or something, and then we'll see what happens. There's still some information that needs to be revealed, such as the cooking feature, a few more like Gigantamax Pokemon, Galarian forms, but we are actually pretty low on the new Pokemon reveals. It's like 19 new Pokemon, and we're in September. And we technically got like 3 trailers in August, but only one of them gave us new Pokemon, and only one of them was like a real Pokemon trailer. The other one was metagame gameplay, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with competitive stuff. So for the last reveal, like, I was down with that. I got to have tons of discussion, but that isn't what most people want. They want that Pokemon Sun and Moon level of hype. They want to just be showered in like 12 new Pokemon a month. That sounds like too much, but I think there were some months where there were actually like 12 Pokemon. You know, a trailer where we get 6, 7 new reveals, and we get to get a better feel. Because the weird thing is, I still don't know how to feel about the Pokemon in the Galar region. Like, I like a lot of them, but I also really dislike a good amount of them. And the ones I don't like, I really don't like. Dreadnought, Duraludon, Roly-Coly, not a huge fan, but the regional forms, I'm a fan of. Obstagoon's really cool. More Pico, I'm really on the fence on. We need Yamper's evolution already, and then some of these are okay. So, I mean, we either have, like, the best Pokemon ever, such as Corviknight, or we have some Gen 5 feeling badness, and I'm not a fan of that. I like both legendaries, and the starters are going to be made or broken by their final evolutions, because as we saw with Chespin, nothing is sacred until it's fully revealed. So, I mean, are we just going to get starter evolutions? Are we going to get a few other Pokemon tagged in on top of that? What are we to expect when it comes to gameplay? Because there's all kinds of gameplay that still needs to be revealed. Is this when we finally get to see Neo, I'm guessing London? Like, you know, this looks like a very futuristic, very high-tech, awesome city. That's going to be, like, are we getting Battle Frontier? If you want to bring back everyone that's abandoned Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is only a few thousand people, like, the Bring Back National Dex movement is mostly just a lot of, like, crying, but those people are still buying the games. They don't care anyways. So, I mean, if you do Battle Frontier plus starter evolutions and then maybe sprinkle in a little bit extra, that is going to make things pretty crazy. So, still so much that could happen. And then even after that trailer, we probably won't even know 50% of what's going to be inside of Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, I'm super excited from just the possibility. And then I wanted to go and check on the OG starter forms revealed. So this is what I mean. October was when we finally got to see these guys, and then that's when, like, the leak stuff started coming in, and then November was when we got the next trailer. I mean, look at those views. Is this Nintendo Direct? Is the Pokemon trailer that's going to come out of this going to rival that? Because now we're in crunch time. Now we need to start pulling in those crazy numbers, because Pokemon Sword and Shield hype, we're on it. Pokemon Masters is out as well, so that's something to consider. What else did we get outside of that? We got the Festival Plaza. Okay, we need to see what kind of lobby is happening. We need to see, like, the online area, even though it's technically, we already got to see it, because there's the Battle Coliseum, and the wild area has live multiplayer. So we kind of have, like, mini MMO inside of Pokemon Sword and Shield, but does it go even deeper? I want customization. I want, like, some kind of base building. There's also the Pokepelago, but that's been replaced with Pokejobs. So this is the weird thing about Pokemon Sword and Shield, that we have all of the substitutions for the gameplay, but we just don't have the Pokemon that have been revealed. Yeah, let me just kind of bring this back up. So we're behind on Pokemon by like half, but we're ahead on gameplay into like the next month of information. And yeah, that's actually because this is the October. So we had to wait all this time for October for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then we're going to see where it goes for the new Pokemon. So we had the Pokepelago. That turned out to be really cool. And then Mega Evolution was confirmed. I'm pretty sure, like, Mega Evolution has been completely unconfirmed, like, or completely debunked. Like, it's not returning. It's been confirmed to be dead at this point because it's all going to be about Dynamax. And that's fair, because if you have Dynamax, Gigantamax, Z-moves, and Mega Evolution, that doesn't make sense. A lot of people don't want to see Z-moves returning anyways. So, why would we just kill off Z moves forever, but keep Mega Evolutions forever, and then just play this weird game with the gameplay features and stuff? But this could also give us a hint as to battle information or more details that we can extract, because we were trying to figure out like what's going on with the abilities, the stats, the Mega, like, wait, never mind, we already knew that. It's not like something else. Like, we already know Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Summons, because it's 2016. And then the special demo version. Does the Nintendo Direct announce the demo version? There's no way. There's no way we can get away with Pokemon Sword and Shield demo after like all the data mining stuff, because the demo is playable outside, like in events. You know, you can play it at PAX, you can play it at E3, you can play it everywhere else. It was really cool that this was like a rolling demo, that depending on how many days have passed, new events unlocked and you got to explore it. Because I think it would be kind of lame if you just had a gym battle. Like, you just went through a gym and that was your entire demo. So it would have to be something different. The Pokemon Let's Go demo ended up coming out after Pokemon Let's Go launched. So it was actually kind of a demo to get people to buy instead of a demo to get people that were already going to buy the games. And then Ash Greninja. So is there going to be some kind of promotion? So starter evolutions, more gameplay features, hopefully Battle Frontier, and then maybe some kind of large scale promotion. I'm not thinking demo, but there we go, guys. So tell me what you think in comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, all that fun stuff. And hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.